Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to Emnix Plays a new game. This is, as you can see, RimWorld, a colony simulator by Tinnen Sylvester. It is published by Ludion Studios, and the gist of it is that it's like the best description I can give it is like a mix between Prisoner Architect and maybe Dwarf Fortress. Basically, you control a couple survivors who have lost who have broken their spaceship and have landed on a new world, a rim world, and they are just trying to survive. And the sort of the end goal is to build a spaceship and get out of this planet. But this planet, it's very hazardous. You have to mine for resources. You need to make food. You need to farm. You need to be watch out for bandits, pirates. There are other people who live on this world. You need to watch out for animals, all that stuff. It is a very fun game, and lately they just released their all. It's still in early access. It is not available on Steam. I do have the link available in the description box down below with the link to the game if you're interested in it. It's available on early access, and you can purchase it and you can still play it. And they do have releases. I wouldn't say frequently, but maybe on a semi-annual basis. Um, and yeah, I've been playing this game on and off, and with the new uh, Alpha 13 patch that was released on April 6th, I thought this would be a good chance for us to get into RimWorld. This is a game that I plan on playing a lot in the future, and this would be like a pretty good introduction to the game. So let's get right into it. I already created a new world, and now I'm going to make a new colony. Now, when you make a new colony or a new game, you can choose 3 storytellers, and what that means is it's not necessarily the difficulty, but it's the randomness of the game. So you have Cassandra Classic, who gives you story-driven events. So the challenges come in increasing difficulty. So you'll always see a pattern with the story. First thing you'll get is like an angry animal, and eventually you start meeting new people, and then you start meeting pirates and things like that. There's Phoebe Chillax, which is just basically a sandbox, I think. Um, she just gives you a lot of time to build your colony. And then there's Randy Random, who doesn't really care. He just gives you all sorts of random events. He doesn't space it out. He can come back to back like aliens and super hard stuff. So we're gonna go with Cassandra Classic as our first playthrough. And um and we're going to play it in the rough difficulty, just so that it might be a little bit of a challenge. I haven't played the challenge and extreme difficulties, and I don't think I will until I actually beat the game, which I have not done so at this point in time. Um, I created a world called Naus XV, so this is the one. And this is our world. We can pick which areas you want. We can zoom in. We can pick which areas you want to be at. So if you're here, it'll give you like some descriptions. The average temperature is minus 2.9 degrees Celsius. This place is very mountainous and has a certain amount of stone types and all that stuff. I'm gonna select a random site and just see where it takes us. So this place, I don't even know where it is. It's over here. Oh wait, no, that's not where it is. Where are we? Here. So this place is very cold. Growing period, first of summer. So we want somewhere which actually has a decent growing period, I think. I'll give myself 10 randoms, and then wherever, if we're stuck somewhere we don't want to be, that's just how it is. Now this place looks okay. It has an average temperature of 17. It's a boreal forest. There are small hills. There are different kinds of stone types. There's rainfall. The average temperature, it's quite cold, really. And starting season is auto. Yeah, let's just go with this. So we'll do a medium map. You know what? Is there much of a difference between these two areas? Temperate forest and boreal forest. You know what? I'd random onto this one, so that's how it's gonna be, right? We're gonna try to make it as random as possible. Well, not as random as possible, but make it so that I don't want to handpick everything. So let's just start with this and see how it goes. We start off with 3 characters, and Empath Reeves, Dr. Kimmy, and Lumi Hunter. we can so this is their name. This is sort of their skills, and you can see that each character has different skills. They have health issues and stuff. You can randomize their stats to give you something that maybe you would like a bit more. This guy is incapable of fighting. He is steadfast, and he's a good doctor. So these stats are how fast they do things. So the 4 stat means that they're like pretty good at medicine. They're really good at taming animals, and they're really good at social. They are artistic. They can mine. They can grow. They can craft. The little fire icon represents how passionate they are for that craft. So you can level up your medicine if you have passion. So if you do a lot of medicine and you have a passion for it, you learn it 1.5 times as fast. And or I guess everybody can learn, right? If you have no passion, you just learn slower. Now this guy is incapable of shooting or melee. He is incapable of fighting, but this guy seems okay. Or this is actually a girl. So for the female, I am gonna call her Wendy. Wendy Reeves, and she is a pyromaniac. From an early age, Reeves had an unhealthy fascination with fire. She would set refuse heaps ablaze and become so entranced by the flames, she would absentmindedly burn herself. One day, while playing with matches, she carelessly burnt down her home with her parents and siblings still inside. In her adulthood, she became a glitter world empath. Reeves had an amazing ability to relate to others and mediate conflict. She was selected to train as an empath. The training intensified her natural abilities, but she became unable to harm others, so she cannot fight. Now, the fact that she cannot do any firefighting, it's kind of bad, but overall her traits seem pretty good. Now, we have someone who's a good doctor, who's good with animals, can mine, and is good at crafting. Maybe we should get somebody who's good at construction, and we definitely need somebody who's good at cooking. So let's go with the doctor. I do not want any injuries on my characters, and this person is 82 years old. They're about to die. They're at death's door. So let's randomize this person's stats a little. This person is unable to fight as well, so that's no good. This person looks like they fought too much. So the new, I guess for those who've played RimWorld before, the new patch, I think one of the big things in the patch is it actually has relations in the game. So now you can have relationships between your characters, and depending on the relationship, it could be positive or negative. This one's no good either. I don't like all these health, like this person is stupid. How about this person? Very neurotic. Very high mental break threshold. That's no good. And I know I am kind of picking and choosing, but I want something decent. We don't want to gimp ourselves from the start, So this is another female. She's age 25. She has good shooting. She's an apocalypse survivor. Melee, social, animal. This is like an all-round okay person. The fact that she can't really cook. Let's see how Hunter goes. I'll keep that character for now. This person is 40 years old, has an old gunshot wound to the leg. Lumi is exceptionally beautiful, hypersensitive, and is a nudist. A beautiful nudist. But she is passionate for cooking, so she can potentially cook me stuff. Okay, I'm gonna randomize this person. Growing. Incapable of dumb labor, crafting, or cooking. So this person is only good for... Okay, this looks... Oh shit, asthma. Incapable of caring. What? Okay, this actually looks okay. So this person is incapable of scary. What's scary? Fighting? Firefight disabled. So I have two guys who cannot fight fires. Okay, I can't have that either. This is a problem, man. Incapable of plant work, I need that too. Incapable of artistic. You know what? This is probably the best I'm gonna get. Psychically dull, lazy, global work speed minus 20, and likes to melee. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna give myself, let's say, 5 more randoms before I just give up. I think this person is good enough, even though they have a gunshot wound, they move slower. It's like, this is gonna be my sort of jack of all trades. I just need somebody who is... I don't know, like, decent? Mental break threshold, this guy learns really fast, but... You know what, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. So let's go with this. This person's good at everything, has a passion for everything, sucks at social, sucks at fighting. So I have two guys who really suck at fighting. But hopefully Lumi, the hunter, the bounty hunter, can do most of the fighting for us. They're kind of old. This person's 53, this person's 46. I can't have that either. Can't do dumb labor, sorry, no. Can't mine. You know what? I just need somebody who can grow crops for me, really. And who can cook some meals. Is that too much to ask for? And I guess can kind of fight? This is probably as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna take this. 7 cook skill, a bit of growing, a bit of construction, can do a little bit of everything. These are gonna be my my characters. So I have Michael Carson, who I'm gonna call myself, Emnix Carlson. My nickname is Chicken. Actually, Michael. Wendy. And then short identifier, so Emnix Carlson, Emnix. Lumine. This is a female. I mean, I honestly, guys, I don't actually know that many females. So what am I supposed to call them? Allie. I know someone named Allie. Right, Dirk? Alright, so we have me, who is the housemate. So I was a shopkeeper when I was a child. Emnix's mother was often ill, and it fell to her to... Her? I'm a girl as well. Okay, so we have 3 girls here. It's okay, it's cool. And it fell to her to run the store, which was their only source of income. She learned a little about the exotic artifacts which she sold, and a lot about the art of the deal. So I have increased social and increased research. As an adult, Emnix kept house and cared for children while her spouse worked. But I am lazy, and I'm psychically dull. I do have a bite scar, which isn't too bad. So that's my character. I have a little pain, but overall, you know, I can work just fine. Allie has an old gunshot wound. She is 46 years old. She was a caravan child. Allie was born on an RimWorld merchant ship to an entrepreneurial mother and an absent father. Born male, she disliked boy stuff and got into her mother's things all the time. Eventually, she traveled with her mother to a glitter world and spent her savings on a body she was happy with. So Allie is actually a male born female, or a female that was born veiled. Allie's a transvestite, but she is a nudist and she's beautiful. So whoever gave her the new body did a very good world. As an adult, she became a bounty hunter. Allie was a bounty hunter on a massive glitter world. She worked sensitive assignments for extremely wealthy clients and was known for quiet execution and total discretion. Alright, so Wendy the empath, Emnix the housemate, and Allie the bounty hunter. Let's start this game already. So the moment we land on the world, I need to pause the game. And by pausing, the three of you awake in a crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. So the moment we get into this game, I need to pause. So let's go real quick about how this game works. This is the section of the planet that we are in. If we press on the world button, we can see that we're actually over here, and we have this whole world available to us. Now obviously we will only be maneuvering in this little section, so I'm not too sure what the world is just yet. I don't know if it's all that useful at this moment. Let's go through the UI real quick. So we have our three characters, Emnix, Ali, and Wendy. We have a pet, it looks like. We have a pet Zeppelin. He's a male warg of Colony, and he's wandering around. There's a lot of stuff that's dropped by around. You know, these are the resources that we're gonna get. So you got like the components here, which I'm not too sure what it's used for just yet. You have some steel, you have some food, survival meals, silver, which is sort of the currency of the game. You have some lumber, some wood over here, more silver, some steel, which you will need to build stuff, and some med kits and some weapons, I believe. Now there should be a gun on the ground. Here's a gun. So who is my best? Oh, so the new patch gives you this new social tab. So Emnix and Ali, they crash together, so they have a better opinion of each other. Ali is beautiful, so Wendy has a better opinion of Ali. And Emnix, we crash together, so I don't have much of an opinion of anybody. Bond Zeppelin, what does that mean? So for me, I just think we crash together, so I don't think much of them. And Ali, same thing. So in this game, change how to react to nearby enemies when the colonist is not drafted. There's a lot of new stuff. So we have some animals that we can hunt later. There's some food over here. Let's take a look around. So in this game, what do we need to do? Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to set up base. I guess we can dig into the mountains, and this can be like our home. I know some people don't really like to dig into mountains, but when you're just trying to survive, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, maybe we don't dig into the mountains. Maybe we just create something over here. Create like a little, I mean, we can use these walls, and this can be our base of operation. So let's go through the UI real quick. If I click on the character, I can get the information tab. I don't really know the hotkeys all that well. I got Ali here. With the architect, I can give orders and I can build stuff. I can set their work priorities. I can restrict the regions they're at. I can assign them. Oh, as like a role? Oh no, I can assign their outfits. Okay, and I can manage my animals. These are the factions in the world. This is the world map here. Here's a history, statistics. Research is the different research things we can do. We can only research once we have a research bench. And yeah, and we have different speeds. We have pause, we have speed 1, speed 2, speed 3. Now, first thing we need to do, let's figure out sort of our work priorities. Now let's look at their stats real quick. So this is their gear. Okay, so Ali is a really good shooter, so Ali should take the gun. Equip the pistol. Who is... I guess I'm the only one who can actually fight. So I will equip the knife. And then let's unrestrict the packaged meals. Let's unrestrict the medicine so we can actually pick it up. And components, I don't know how useful that is. Silver, I don't know how useful that is either. We should get the wood, and we should get the steel to haul away. Now, in terms of work, these are the work priorities. On the left side, those are the higher priorities. Let's set to manual priorities. When a high number is higher, that means there's a higher priority in doing things. So let's set the priorities. We always want firefighting to be number one. When there's a fire, we always want to fight it. Similarly, we want to be patient, number one, which means if we're injured, we will try to heal ourselves as soon as possible. Now, in terms of doctoring, um, both myself and Wendy can become doctors. Wendy is passionate about doctoring, so we can both do doctoring roles if we need to. Bed rest. Rest and bed to recuperate from not immediately life-threatening medical problems. We should do that, definitely. Flicking is very important as well. Switches to turn on and off switches. If I want a switch to be turned on, the character has to manually go there to turn it on, and I want them to do that as soon as possible. Wardening. We only really need one warden. Who is the best at wardening? Well, I guess it's Wendy. So, well, let me see your stats. Social is good. Wendy's social is good too, but I have a passion for it. So maybe I will become the warden instead. You can become a warden if you're not doing anything. Ali, you just don't need it at all. Well, if you want to, I guess. Handling. Who would train the animals? I mean, right now it's not a priority, so I'm gonna set it as 4. This isn't even a priority for you, neither is it for you. Cooking. I will do the cooking, and Ali can do the cooking as well. Wendy will not. Who will do hunting? Ali will probably hunt, but it's not very important right now. Construction. Everyone should focus on construction, if you can. Similarly, everyone should focus on repairs. Growing. Gosh, no one is really good at growing. So I guess it would be me and Wendy. Mining. Everyone should mine. Plant cutting. I mean, it's not that important. Smithing. I don't think it's a thing right now. Neither is tailoring or art or crafting. Hauling. If you can haul, do so. Cleaning. It's not important right now. Research. It's not important right now. Now, we can start. Will start hauling away some stuff, and we need colonist beds, and we need to build a room. So let's start with just some beds for now. I mean, we're gonna need somewhere to sleep tonight. So for tonight, we're just gonna put down some sleeping spots right over here. Can I? Oh, the terrain does not support this. Here. We're just gonna sleep out in the open tonight. And we will need to build a room. In order to build a room, we're gonna need some... Okay, let me put I need a stockpile zone. So my stockpile shall be... Let's say over here. This will be my stockpile. And it's going to store everything except for... Don't store corpses. Animal corpses is okay. Body parts. No body parts either. Okay. So we will also need a dumping stockpile. A dumping stockpile is more for corpses and stuff. So I will put the dumping stockpile here. And this place is clear all, and we're gonna put corpses. Namely human corpses. So if anyone dies, if we kill anybody, we're gonna put it there. Now, we have some wood now, so I would like to build some walls. So the first thing we should do is probably try to, you know, make a room for ourselves. Make a house. So the house would be... Maybe we can use these walls here. So let's do not steel, wooden walls. Can we build here? We can't build here. Oh man, that really sucks. Okay, let's use those walls, and this will be our first little house. And let's put a wooden door here. So that will be our first construction job. So let's get on it. We're gonna need to grow things. It is the first month of summer. So we're gonna need to maybe grow some plants. Where is that? Zone, area, growing zone. Okay. So our growing zone is probably going to be over here in this section. Can I grow here? I cannot. Okay, so maybe a 6x6. And let's grow potatoes. So potatoes are a source of food, grows well even in somewhat poor soil conditions. Harvest quickly, a strong, versatile crop. Okay. And then we will also need to grow some corn maybe, and then a little bit less, a 4x4 of oh, what was it called? Is it heel root? A slow growing plant which yields herbal medicine when harvested. Is that the one? Or is there other? I thought there was another one. Maybe it got patched. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need some medicine, right? So we're gonna build some heel root, and then we will also make a section for, maybe this part's gonna be a bit bigger. Oops. Where should I put it? Here, 5x5, and this patch will be for cotton. So we have some potato plants, some corn plants, some heel root, and some cotton. So those are going to be our crops, and we can put, so instead of our sleeping spots being outside, maybe we can actually sleep inside tonight. So I will put some sleeping spots in here, and if we get a chance, I will make 3 beds. Okay. Hopefully we can get that done tonight, but if not, so be it. I will put an animal sleeping spot inside as well. Animal can sleep inside. Looking good. It looks like we're going to be able to construct a couple beds at least. Hopefully. Okay, so at the same time, let's take away all that packaged survival meal, so that all this away so the animals don't freaking eat it. And let's see, there's silver, components. We can try to, so we're growing stuff there, that's good. Now, is there any place where I can get power? There is a geothermal steam geyser here. But we're gonna need to get power in some way, and that's probably through solar generators. Solar generators requires components. So let's unrestrict the components. Let's take this, let's haul in the silver as well. Let's look around. Is there any more stuff in the surrounding areas? Oops, what happened to my game? Oh, there you go. There's some more packaged survival meals. We gotta get these before they actually become damaged. What's this? Steel? Sure. Let's unrestrict those. What's this? More steel? Take it all, man. What else is on the map? I think that's it. Okay, so those are all the basically free resources that we can play with. What's this? Survival rifle. Oh shit. Okay, so Wendy will actually equip the survival rifle. And then... what's it here? Where'd the pistol go? Oh, no, no, no. How do I unequip? Drop. Ali will equip the survival rifle. And then Emnix will equip a pistol. There you go. Okay, so we do have some beds indoors as well. So that is good. How are your needs? So you have constraining clothes. I'm a nudist, but I have to wear these clothes. It's unbearable, but I still feel constrained and uncomfortable. It's not unbearable, but I still feel constrained and uncomfortable. So you would actually be better off taking off your clothes. Look, Ali, I'm not gonna stop you. So you can drop your shirt. You don't need your shirt. We're all females here, except you were a man who was a I don't know. I've been kind of uncomfortable recently. We need to get somewhere soft to sit on around here. In the darkness. Do you guys not have a sleeping time? Oh no, it's soon time to go to bed. Okay, and how about Wendy? How do you feel? Wendy is in the darkness. She's uncomfortable and she's feeling bad. New colony optimism, nuzzled. A cute animal nuzzled me, and very low expectations. And for me, I'm in a little pain, uncomfortable in darkness, and there's an ugly environment. Well, what you gonna do? Okay, so we do need to get some mining done eventually. And by eventually, I mean very soon. Why are there berries here already? And why... oh, that's silver. Okay, okay. So I think I must have harvested some berries while I was growing my crops. Okay, so this is the second day. So what should we do now? What do we need? We need power. Power is very important. So we're going to use a solar generator for now to generate power. What's this? A dead hare. Oh shit, yeah. All that away. Did my animal kill it or something? It's hunting hare. Oh yeah, it's hunting animals. Nice. Okay, so I need to make a solar generator. And let's put that nearby. Like right out here. The fact that some of this ground is tundra is kind of bad. I'm having trouble building stuff. Okay, so one solar generator should be enough. Fuel generator. Produces power by consuming wood fuel. Must be fueled by hand. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that before. Okay. Okay, so I'm still growing crops. Ali's hauling things away. Okay. Now we're gonna need to figure out what we're gonna do for food. Right now we're surviving on packaged survival meals, but that wouldn't last for very long, I don't think. So let's see. Okay, once we get power, we need to get some light in our rooms. And then we need to look at making separate rooms for every person. How do we do this? Okay. Okay, we'll figure this out. So let's get rid of these sleeping spots for now. Deconstruct. Construct. Deconstruct. Let's chop up all the wood in the house. There's still trees growing in here for some reason. Chop wood. Birch tree, 24% grown. Okay, this is indoors. That is good. What do we need next? We need a way to make food. Crafting spot. What the heck is that? A place for crafting simple things like shivs or bows. What can I make? Shiv, club, or bow. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. I do need a butcher's table very soon so I can sort of turn my hunted animals into meat. We need to look at doing that. And we have berries too, which will spoil if we do not refrigerate it. So we need to look at refrigeration as well. There's a lot of stuff to do. There is definitely a lot of stuff to do. Furniture, not furniture. Power, production. So we're gonna need a wood butcher's table, but before that, let's get the solar panel constructed. Once we get the solar panel constructed, we need a power conduit leading into our building. Okay, so once we have that, let's get some power into the house, and we will put structure, furniture. We will put a standing lamp in our room so we can get some light in here. No, first things first. I'm the realist. Drop this. Tell the world how you feel it. And I'm still in the murder business. I'll hold you down like I'm teaching a lesson in physics. Something. Oh, I'm so fancy. All right. We need some batteries. So let's put 2 batteries over here and bring the power conduit over. Oh, and that way we can actually save some power for the night. That seems pretty important. Okay. And then we will get a standing lamp. Like this. Okay, so now we have light. Let there be light. Alright. What else is there to do? Well, we still need to grow some more crops. We need to figure out how to get more food. How's everyone feeling? Mood is getting pretty bad. Shared best bedroom, disturbed sleep, constrained clothes. I thought... Look. Allie. You can be a nudist if you want to be a nudist, okay? I'm not gonna judge you. So you can take it all off. Now, our guys want their own rooms. I get it, okay? I get it. So, if you ask for it, I shall deliver. So I will make some wooden walls. So each room will be... Let's see. Structure, wooden wall. You probably want to be like this. Like that. The rooms are a little small, but what you gonna do? They come for you. Okay, let's do it like that. Once we have the structure set up, I will move the beds next morning. Furniture, structure, a wooden door here. Okay, so now there are walls. Let there be walls. Uninstall. And let's move this in here. And then let's build another wall right here. Oh no, Wendy's sleeping on the ground. Hold on, hold on. Prioritize hauling the bed. Prioritize working on bed. Okay, now you can sleep there. Alright, alright, cool, cool, cool. Next morning, what are we gonna do? I want lamps in each room. So that means we need to get some power cables over here too. This. Alright, well, it's starting to look, you know, a little good. We're still a little low on power. We're not generating enough, it looks like, but hopefully it will be okay. Now, we are running out of food, and we need defenses. How much food do we have left? We have some berries. Is that it? We have some packaged survivor meals. Not much, though. We have 23 meals. Okay, well, that's something. Now, we need to harvest some of these berries, actually. And we need... is it called a butcher's table? A heavy table for butchering dead creatures into pieces of meat. No, I want like a cooking bench, electric stove, fueled stove. A simple wood-fueled stove with an attached countertop for preparing meals. An electrically powered stove with an attached countertop for preparing meals. I think I want the electric stove. And I want that right over here, let's say. And then we can prepare meals with that. We will also need a butcher's table. Oops. Butchering table. Okay, so we can butcher meat over there. Now, are the crops fully grown here? I still haven't finished sowing the seeds. So I gotta hurry up and do all that. Now, are there any more components that I'm lacking? Okay, you cannot work in the dark. So I will need some power in here. A standing lamp right there. I need defenses. You've been here some time and have probably been seen. Pirate raids will start soon. You should prepare your defenses, build some turrets. Visitors, a group from Bakerstown are visiting the colony. They seem to have a few items to trade. Can I actually trade with them? Does that work? How's your social skill? It's decent. Can you trade? Oh, you can trade with them! Is that a new thing? Oh, that's cool. Okay. I mean, I don't have much to trade with you, to be honest. Okay, so now we need a little section in the house for... Let's see. Like this much. And this will have a high priority, critical priority, and it's just going to store foods. What's raw food? Berries. Okay, yeah, this place is just going to have foods and animal corpses, which we will use to butcher them into meat. Okay. And then, on the electric stove, I'm gonna add a bill to cook. How's everyone's cooking skill? 7, 4, 0. Who is the chef? Okay. So, I want to make fine meals. Do until we have 10 fine meals. that sounds fine. And then we want a couple of simple meals. Let's just do like 5 simple meals. For the cooking skill, you need to have at least 4 cooking skill in order to do simple meals. The fine meals, you need at least 5 cooking skill in order to make fine meals. Actually, minimum skill is 6, so I mean, only Emnix can make the fine meals, but whatever. Okay, so now I'm here cooking. And the meals are going to be kept over here. Okay, that's good. I actually need to expand the stockpile a little. It's not big enough. There. Okay. Okay, that's good, that's good. Who is my best social person? Maybe they can go trade. Okay, it's Wendy. Where are those guys? Here. Okay, so Jerbear. Let's trade with Jerbear and see if there's anything to trade. These guys have... They have chocolate and they have medicine. Well, they don't have too much to trade with us. They have some medicine, some components, and some chocolate. We don't need any of that, so let's just cancel. I guess there's no such thing as saying hi or anything. That's okay. So Bakerstown, they are okay with us. Current goodwill with the faction is 15 or 38. Okay. We need defenses. I recognize that. And I will set something up soon, I think. We're kind of in the open right now, so I don't really know how to set up my defenses. As a matter of fact, let's... Can I make like a no tree area? I mean, there's fucking trees in our house. Chop these, man. Cut all the plants in here. Yes. That's what I want to do. Okay. So I think the idea is we need defenses, and we also need to somehow restrict people from getting into our place too easily. So maybe we build a little choke point so they can't get in. And then this will be the only entrance over here. That would make sense, I think. Okay, well, our little establishment is starting to look a lot better. Now, food is a problem. We have a couple meals. We still have some berries, so that is good. How is everyone feeling? So I ate without a table. I ate off the ground, basically. I'm in a little pain and I'm feeling bad. Allie is happily nude, so that is good. Feeling terrible and totally joy deprived. We don't have enough power either. Okay. There's just so much to do right now. But that's actually going to be the first episode. I'm going to save it right here. Save game. Dank World, of course. And thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. The like would really help since this is the first episode of the series. I will continue to make RimWorld episodes probably every 2 or 3 days. That's sort of the frequency of when it's going to be released. I highly recommend you check out this game. If you don't want to watch it from me, there are other YouTubers who play this game as well. It is a very interesting game and it is very fun as well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/mnixplays. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.